Hey everyone, it's Davor from Tennis House. I have my student Harrison here today. And Harrison told me he wants to work on what today?
My backhand.
All right, what is wrong with your backhand, Harrison?
It feels like tight and I can't get any power on it. And I feel like whenever I swing, like I can't swing any harder.
Okay, so you feel limited a little bit, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so guys, if you like what we do, take a moment to subscribe, turn the notification bell on, and let's get straight to it. So I'm going to feed him a few balls right now. I have an idea already what it is, but you guys need to see that. So, all right, let's hit a few backhands. Here we go. All right. Feels like a safe place, safe, right? Pretty good, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Harrison, the first thing we're gonna do, I want you to get in a good ready position. When the ball comes, I want you to step in a little bit more, and after you hit, let the hip come naturally a little bit around. So you're just a little bit more aggressive, okay?
Okay.
And let's just see what happens. Okay, good. Here we go. Yeah. And again. Good. Be aggressive. Yes, I want you to be aggressive. That's why we do that. Here we go. Okay. And again. Good. All right, you've been more aggressive, right?
Yes, sir.
But what did happen with 3 out of those 6 or 7 balls? Do you realize what happened with them?
They were lower.
Yeah. And the other half was? Where did it go?
Up.
Up and?
Like far.
Out, right?
Yeah.
So you increased your pace. Did you feel that you hit a little bit faster?
Yeah.
Right? It's simply like when you go like stepping in and letting the hip or coming around, right?
Yes, sir.
But there's one thing you do on your backhand that is holding you back for like really having a fluid motion. All right, Harrison, show me in slow motion what you think you do. Freeze. And freeze when you're done. And again. I always do that, ask my students to ask them what, okay, hold it. All right, he shows that a little bit more than he actually does. So you can see he is close here, right? So whatever his body allows, this will be a great follow through. So in the videos, all right, Harrison, you can take it down. In the videos when you were hitting before, you were hitting and you glued this arm to yourself. When this arm if you don't let it go through, you can't follow through. And if you can't follow through, you can't let the power of the serve of your backhand go through it, right? So now what I really want you to think is, right, I want you to take the ball and you swing a few and you really have to follow through that the ball falls out of your armpit. Put it under your armpit, stand right there. You can turn already sideways as well. You don't have to. And now I really want you to swing, and when you're done with that backhand, I want you to be up like this, okay? So you can put a tiny volleyball under your right armpit, okay?
Okay.
All right, and swing through. Okay, good. And again. Okay, and now a little bit more with energy. So you put it. Now you go start in the ready position and you swing, and like you would hit a backhand. Okay, and let's go. Good. And do it again. Good. All right. So, what did you hear on the last 2? Did you hear something? Try to remember.
Like the sound of it swishing.
Sound of the swishing, right?
Yes, sir.
So when you hear the sound of the swishing, what does it mean?
That it's going faster.
Right. And before, when you swung, you couldn't do it. You didn't hear it because you didn't follow through. Right. Give me that ball back. So now what I want you to do is, so I like to do that, guys. You're gonna swoosh 2 super fast, and then I drop a ball and you hit it, okay?
Okay.
But you have to, every time when you hit that real ball, you need to make sure in the end that you freeze here, okay?
Yes, sir.
That's not easy. Just try as good as you can. So you swoosh it twice. First one, just imagine the ball comes and you get in there. 1, good, and again. 2, and again. And this one you go hit through it and drive through. Here we go. And again, good. And swoosh one now. One, fast. Good. And go. Step in. Here we go, good. That was way more power, but it went out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So pay close attention now. It's very important. As faster you hit a tennis ball, and you hit it, as faster you hit through, as less you can move here.
Mm-hmm.
So if your body, you have to rotate in, but once you hit it, stay with eyes like, you know, on the one hand, Roger always stays with the ball, right? So he hit it, and then you stay with the eyes on that ball, and you go, let the arms work a little bit more through it instead of moving the body. But what happens when you move the body? You hear, right? What happens now with my contact point? You tell me, watch.
It goes up.
It goes up, and the whole ball goes up, right? Look,
Mm-hmm.
I don't move anything. Look, watch. I just move this little bit. You saw how much it goes up, right?
Yes, sir.
So try to stay stable throughout the contact point, okay? So you swoosh one. Good. And now stay stable throughout the contact point and go through it. Okay, a little bit better. All right, let me get a few more balls. All right, Harrison, that was better, but the last ball went a little bit out again, right? So
Yes,
make sure when you hit it, don't think about so much about topspin now. You're creating a lot of power, drive through, and then you pull it over and you freeze. Swoosh one, and drive through. Good, that was good. And do the same thing with the ball. Here we go, and lean in. How was that?
It's good.
Yeah, do that again. And step in. All right, and again, you didn't freeze when you were done, right? Remember, hold your finish for a second. Swoosh one first. Swoosh. Good. And freeze when you're done. Here we go. Good. Still a little bit high, but better.
Yes, sir.
Super simple. You go, swoosh one, and when you make sure now, go to the point of contact there and come over here. Go to the contact point where you think you hit it. Good. A little bit more here. And now what I want you with this wrist, with the left wrist, when you hit it, I want you to go more like you go through it at the same time when you follow through. Okay? So, yeah, but not straight up. Let that arm go in the wrist. You have a little bit, the wrist, arm, everything goes through it, okay?
Okay.
All right, relax your hands. Don't be so tight. Get a little bit more to the middle. Swoosh one. Here we go. And swoosh it. Good. And stay with the ball and freeze when you're done. Better. Just not clean in the middle. That's why her sound was a little bit weird, but was a little bit more pace. And again, ready? Swoosh it. Good. And the next one, I just top it. And you step in. Here we go. Good. And again, swoosh it. Good. And be loose and let it go. Yes. So better, right?
Yes, sir.
But like most important, as we do one more, I want you to hold a finish, which you didn't do yet when you were done. I want you really to go in and hold that finish, okay?
Yes, sir.
So be loose, swoosh it, and the second ball I just toss up and you go through it without fear. Just hit it, okay?
Yes, sir.
Good. I went up a little bit, right? Did you freeze after that?
No.
No, you didn't, right? Here we go. Let's do it again. Here we go. Swoosh it. Good. And the same thing with the ball now. And step in. Here we go. And finish and hold your finish. Finish over the shoulder. Swoosh one. Good. And step in and hold your finish. Yeah. So, say, contact point. We have to do that again. So the contact point. So when you hit those balls earlier, you heard it was not right in the sweet spot in the center. You hit it a little bit off frame. The pros hit the ball above belly button height. That's a comfortable ball. When the ball comes, you don't have to move a lot. You want to hit it here. Everything lower and higher, you're likely going to frame. So you really have to focus when I toss the ball that you have the right distance, which is a little bit 45-degree kind of in front of you, the contact point, and that your distance is good when you hit it, okay?
Yes, sir.
So now I want you really, when you go in, you swoosh it and hold it and step in, okay?
Okay.
All right. Swoosh it. Good. Better. Good. That's a good shot. But you still, you see, and you still like to go in. You let those arms, let it go as long as it can, and then end up high. But you first go through. And again, Push it. Good. And go through it. Yes. Better. And again. Now without swooshing it. Here we go. Ready? Come on. Go through it. Here we go. Yes. And again. And go through it. Step in. Yes. But still finish follow through. I'm going to feed you balls now, Harrison. And then you're going to tell me how you feel, okay? All right, Harrison, you ready? Same deal. You get ready, Ollie. When you finish, you hold your finish and step in. Nice. And again. And step in. Oh, here we go. And hold, finish, and hold it. Step in, let go. More pace, right? Here we go. Let go. Okay, tiny bit too close. And again, follow through though. Follow through. Good. Here we go. And again, hold your finish when you're done. Yes. And again, hold your finish when you're done. Okay, came a little bit too close. Relax. Good. And again, relax. Good, Harrison. So that, how did it feel? Tell me.
Better. It felt like looser.
All right, yeah, you know, you can speak always what you speak your mind. So anything that you feel, but honestly. So tell, because I need the honest feedback, right? So what is it? So you felt what?
I felt like whenever I got through it and really stepped through the ball,
Yeah.
I felt like I had more power, but it felt like the ball was either going like shorter or like higher. So whenever like you had me pull up like this,
Up and
like
first through and up.
And I feel like that helped me get it a little deeper. And it didn't go like super
Way
far out anymore.
Okay.
And then once we fixed like how instead of going like up more, I just went through it first.
Yeah, with the wrist helping and the follow through. Yeah.
That felt like it gave it even more power.
Okay, so you feel overall you were able to hit the ball harder.
Yeah, and it felt like I wasn't all bunched up like here,
right?
Which was kind of I think where like the fluidity like was like that was what was stopping it. But I think like I'll have to work on like making that like consistent and doing that every time like a habit.
Through and up.
But I feel like once that I can do that, then it'll help my swing.
Another question, Harrison. When you started off, right, and the intensity level, what do you think happened as well? At the beginning, you know, whenever you are in a match, the first few games are important, right? You need to make sure you're right there. Like the same in a tennis session. When you start hitting those balls and we work on pace, you know, you can't go 50%. At the beginning, you know, it was easy to add a few miles because you weren't really like 100% in. But then you changed that added miles per hour too. I just wanted to let you know that besides the follow through and the pulling up, you know, and the extension, you know, the intensity. Every time when you come out and you work on pace, you have to give it 150% on the shots.
Yes, sir.
All right, good job.
Thank you, Coach.